Yeah, we were seeing some pretty intense fire behavior earlier on in the morning. There was a lot of shifting winds in the valley as well, which made it difficult. Yeah, we were trying to battle a little bit of the fire on top of the ridgeline. Sometimes we were able to get up with the smoke, and sometimes the wind weren't allowing that. So we had 3 helicopters mostly working on the north fire, and I know there's some air tankers on the south fire as well. Primarily with this aircraft, we're just bucket operations. So we're pulling out of the lakes, beaver dams, rivers, whatever we can find as the closest water source, and trying to slow the fire down, usually by the flanks or on the rear, and just keeping the intensity down as best we can. Yeah, any firefighting operations can be challenging when we add some of the mountainous conditions, and the winds that we had yesterday. They were from the east, they were from the west, they were from the north, so we add that into the mountainous terrain, and the winds were definitely swirling and mixing around on us. Fire we were on in the north did have some pretty significant fire behavior on the northwest side when we left at the end of the day. It's hard to say, it depends on how the winds shift and move around, but there's lots of fuel source out there still. So part of the railroad track was it was burning on either side of the railroad when we left yesterday, so I'm not sure what sort of infrastructure will be affected by that. We flew for just over 8 hours, and we'll probably plan for that as well today. So right now, Airborne Energy Solutions, we have our new Blackhawk Helicopter. I think one of 6 currently registered in Canada here for operations this year. But we're using this aircraft. We've flown about 100 hours on it already this year, and we're getting good feedback from the forest agents and from the ground crews as well, working with the aircraft. Yeah, so general aircraft speed and performance as well. So the Blackhawk was designed for the U.S. military. Its safety record and crash airworthiness are significantly higher than some of the other civilian models that are currently out there on the market. For crash airworthiness, but also for lifting capacity. We're able to carry larger buckets, larger fuel, and have faster delivery time. So we're getting a lot of positive feedback from that.